The story of Johnny Depp. Once upon a time, in a small town called Owensboro in the state of Kentucky, a boy named Johnny Christopher Depp II was born on June 9, 1963. He was the youngest of 4 children in his family. Johnny's parents worked hard. His dad was a civil engineer, and his mom was a waitress. Johnny's childhood wasn't always easy. His family moved around a lot before finally settling in Florida when Johnny was 7 years old. Johnny had a creative mind and loved using his imagination. Even though he didn't enjoy school very much, he loved pretending to be different characters and making up fun stories. While other kids were busy with sports, Johnny spent his time exploring music and acting. He often played alone, pretending he was someone else, dreaming of a bigger world beyond his small town. When Johnny was 12 years old, his mom gave him a gift that changed his life, a guitar. Johnny fell in love with music instantly. He practiced for hours every day, teaching himself how to play. By the time he was a teenager, Johnny was playing guitar in bands with his friends. He loved the idea of becoming a rock star and even dreamed of going on tour someday. But life at home wasn't always easy. Johnny's parents eventually divorced, and he found comfort in music during this difficult time. Music became a way for Johnny to express himself and deal with the challenges he faced growing up. When Johnny was 15, he dropped out of high school to focus on music. He joined a band called The Kids, which became popular in Florida. Johnny and his bandmates dreamed of making it big. To follow their dreams, they packed up and moved to Los Angeles, California, the land of opportunities. At first, things didn't go as planned. The band struggled to find success, and Johnny had to take odd jobs to make ends meet. He worked as a mechanic, sold pens over the phone, and even tried his hand at construction. While working hard to support himself, Johnny kept dreaming of a brighter future. One day, Johnny's life took an unexpected turn. His friend, actor Nicolas Cage, suggested that Johnny try acting. At first, Johnny didn't take it seriously. He thought of himself as a musician, not an actor. But he decided to give it a try. Johnny's first acting job was in a scary movie called A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. He played a teenager who gets caught up in a spooky dream world. Although it was a small role, it was the beginning of Johnny's acting career. He realized how much he enjoyed acting and decided to pursue it more seriously. In 1987, Johnny got his first major role on the TV show 21 Jump Street. He played a young police officer who went undercover in high schools to solve crimes. The show was a big hit, and Johnny became very popular, especially among teenagers. But Johnny didn't want to be just a TV star. He wanted to act in movies and play unique and interesting characters. Johnny's big break came in 1990 when he starred in Edward Scissorhands, directed by Tim Burton. In the movie, Johnny played a gentleman with scissors for hands who just wanted to fit in. It was a strange and magical story, and Johnny's performance touched people's hearts. This role showed the world that Johnny was more than just a TV star. He was a talented and creative actor. After Edward Scissorhands, Johnny became known for choosing unusual roles. He played a man searching for the truth in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, a filmmaker in Ed Wood, and even a pirate in a fantasy story. Johnny loved exploring different types of characters, and his fans admired him for his creativity and bravery. One of Johnny's most famous roles came in 2003 when he played Captain Jack Sparrow in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. Johnny made Captain Jack funny, clever, and a little bit silly. His performance was so unique that people all over the world fell in love with the character. The success of Pirates of the Caribbean made Johnny one of the most famous actors in the world. He went on to star in several sequels, bringing Captain Jack to life in exciting new adventures. Johnny didn't stop with Pirates of the Caribbean. He worked on many other big movies, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where he played Willy Wonka, and Alice in Wonderland, where he became the Mad Hatter. Johnny also played serious roles, like in Finding Neverland, where he portrayed the author of Peter Pan, and Public Enemies, where he played a famous bank robber. Even though Johnny became a famous actor, he never gave up his love for music. He played guitar in a band called Hollywood Vampires with some of his musical heroes. He performed on stage and collaborated with other artists, showing that his passion for music was still alive. Johnny used his fame to make a difference in the world. He visited children's hospitals dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow to cheer up sick kids. He also supported charities that helped families in need. Johnny believed that kindness and helping others were just as important as acting. Johnny faced challenges in his life, just like everyone else. There were times when things didn't go as planned, and he had to work through tough situations. But Johnny never gave up. He believed that every challenge was an opportunity to learn and grow. Johnny Depp taught his fans an important lesson: always be yourself. Whether he was playing a pirate, a Mad Hatter, or a quiet man with scissors for hands, Johnny stayed true to who he was. He showed that it's okay to be different and that being yourself is the best way to shine. Johnny Depp's life is a story of creativity, hard work, and kindness. From a small-town boy with a big imagination to one of the most famous actors in the world, Johnny showed that with determination and courage, anything is possible. He inspired millions of people to follow their dreams and never give up. And that's the story of Johnny Depp, the boy who dreamed big, worked hard, and became a star while staying true to himself and helping others along the way.